This male doctor had a sick obsession. He would assault female patients while they were still under anesthesia, and take pictures, then sell them on the dark web for profit. The father of one victim took him to court, but due to lack of evidence, David wasn't convicted. Facing the victim's father's accusations, he showed no remorse. Instead, he continued to humiliate him. That day, he was about to upload a new video online. A message suddenly popped up on his computer, asking if he wasn't afraid of getting caught doing these things. He arrogantly replied that he wasn't. Just then, a nurse notified him that a critical patient had arrived. He let the video continue uploading, and went to the emergency room himself. The moment he left his office, the computer started operating on its own. All video uploads were interrupted. Every secretly filmed video on the computer was deleted. The person doing this was called the Dog Mask Judge. He specifically went after criminals that the law couldn't punish. The Dog Mask Judge listed David as a death penalty voting target, and launched a public live stream. After seeing the live stream, the police immediately searched their database for people named David. Before they could find results, they received a call from someone claiming to be David. The officer asked if he'd noticed anything unusual lately. The man said he'd received a package today. The officer determined he was the target, and immediately dispatched units to his house. Meanwhile, people at the hospital were also watching the live stream. David realized he was the person being voted on. He ran into a patient room, locked the door, and called the police. But the officer thought he was pulling a prank, because someone had already reported it earlier. In desperation, David gave his real name. The officer felt he didn't sound like he was lying, and transferred the call to William. William couldn't tell who was real and who was fake either, so he had both men on the line to confront each other. Unexpectedly, the fake David described the crime details extremely clearly. The real David, however, was full of lies, and shamelessly said the girls had seduced him. Both men's details were very specific. William couldn't determine the truth. He had no choice but to send colleagues to the hospital to verify. William followed the fake David's phone location to a church in the suburbs. Inside was only a phone on an active call. Obviously, the fake David was working for the Dog Mask Judge. The real location was at the hospital. The police confirmed who the real David was. The Dog Mask Judge immediately revealed his true identity. Everyone at the hospital was shocked. At this point, the percentage voting in favor of executing David had reached 72%.